I am running the London Marathon because I love running. It's a big passion of mine. I run every day and I'm going to raise some great funds for a charity that means a lot to me. I'm running for BipolarUK this year. So I was diagnosed with bipolar 1 disorder back in 2019 in my university days. They are the only recognised UK charity supporting those living with and those around people, family, friends living with bipolar. And they do some amazing work, and I really want to raise funds and awareness for people living with bipolar.
I've been running since I was a little boy, and my PE teacher at primary school got me into the school cross-country team when I was about 8 or 9 years old, and I've never looked back really. I've run through my youth, through my teenage years, and then got quite serious at university.
It first came to light in my GCSE year, actually. I was given some medication to help me through my GCSEs. I was only able to sit 1 week of my GCSEs due to the stress and the anxiety, which was through the roof. I had sensations that I couldn't sleep, I couldn't function. Yeah, it was a really tough time. University was the next step, moving away from home as an 18-year-old to Southampton to study sports journalism, a subject I was really passionate about, really excited about. But of course, living independently with my own free time, my own bedtime, my own free will, brought with it its own challenges. I would stay out late, occasionally go clubbing, I'd work late as a delivery cyclist. I raced the Intercounties in Loughborough in March 2018. And on the way back from that race, cycling through town in Southampton, I fractured my elbow. My mood was already slightly raised from a fantastic result. I think I was 18th in the UK and as an under 20 in the highest level cross-country race, the Intercounties. And I was admitted to hospital for the fractured elbow, but I actually really suffered with my mental health more than the fractured elbow. So following discharge from the hospital after the elbow repair, I still struggle with some periods of raised mood. And after that, in the following October, I was sectioned under the Mental Health Act following a manic episode. I was filming a charity football match with some friends from university, and the stress of that increased my mood to a state that I hadn't reached before, a state we call mania, where I started to lose touch with reality. And I came home from shooting that event, and my parents were quite concerned about some of the things I was saying and doing, and I phoned 999 after they shut the front door to keep me safe that evening. I think I talked about cycling back to Southampton where I was studying that night, which was an absolutely crazy thing to do. And I decided to phone 999 myself to say that my parents locked me in the house. And then from there, I went in an ambulance to the hospital, and it quite soon became apparent that I was really struggling and my mental health had deteriorated to an extent where I was actually sectioned under the Mental Health Act and whizzed off to Signet Hospital in Harrow, where I spent the next few weeks as an inpatient under the mental health section. And from there, I received some great support, some great care. I saw psychiatrists, I saw psychologists. Medication was introduced for the first time to try and bring my mood back down to a more reasonable level. We call it baseline level. And yeah, I was diagnosed with bipolar 1 disorder in October 2019 before discharge. To live well, as I like to say, with bipolar 1, because I want to live the most fulfilling and most impactful life I can. My sleep is the top one. That is the number one priority. If I can sleep well for about 80-90% of the time, 95% of the time, I'm going to stay well. It's my biggest trigger is if I know that if my sleep is not on track, things could be going north or south. So yeah, sleep hygiene is really important to me. I try and wind down the hour before bed. I try not to run too late in the evenings, and I eat a good balanced diet. I try and socialize. I don't drink alcohol, and I have a relapse prevention plan. I have a whole plan set with my team from the bipolar support group I've attended over the last couple of years, and I've got a plan in place with my family and my friends and my mental health team to keep me well. It's the biggest event of the year, and so to wear a bipolar vest and say openly that I live with bipolar 1, it's quite emotional. It's going to be a big day, and the fact I get to raise funds and awareness for a charity so close to my heart, my family's heart, and those around me is an incredible opportunity. It means the world because it's a race, the biggest race in the world. It's the London Marathon. For a competitive sub-elite long-distance runner like me, it's the biggest event of the year, and so to wear a bipolar vest and say openly that I live with bipolar 1, It's quite emotional. It's going to be a big day. And the fact I get to raise funds and awareness for a charity so close to my heart, my family's heart, and those around me is an incredible opportunity. So yeah, this London Marathon build has been impacted by bipolar. I'm back under the care of the crisis team. I'm seeing psychiatrists. I'm seeing mental health professionals every couple of days to check in. And as a team, as a body, as an entourage, we are working hard to get me to that start line. We're running together. Yeah, it's not just about me. Just like any, I'm not a professional athlete, but as a big runner and as a keen sportsman, it's not about the individual. It's about the team and the people. It takes a village to raise an athlete, and I am using my village to get me to that London Marathon start line in the best shape possible, in one piece, hoping to run 2 hours and 25 minutes. It's not because of my illness that I do these things. It's with my chronic condition that I can do these things. I see bipolar as my superpower.
To the people who have already supported me and will support me over the coming weeks and as I head up to London, I just want to say a massive thank you. Thank you for digging deep into your pockets and giving me a bit of your hard-earned cash to support this wonderful charity. It means the world.
To fellow runners running with bipolar disorder, you've got this. Run with courage, run with heart. When the going gets tough, the tough get going. When you hit that wall, remember that you've got the bipolar superpower inside you.